Hello, welcome back. I hope you're having an amazing day. Today I'm going to show you how I store my older son's clothes for my younger son to grow into. We do store some clothes. This is part of my Decluttered Kids series. So if you haven't checked that out, I have a whole series that I've done on my Decluttered Kids, and I will link that down below. Let's go. So we're gonna take Emmett to school right now, and then I'm gonna come back and sort through those clothes and store them, and I'll show you how I store them. I've had a few questions in the past of how we store our clothes. Do we just declutter everything at the end of every season and start new? And for me, besides wanting to be more minimal and decluttering, I also want to be frugal and eco-friendly, and part of that for me is reusing the clothes that we've already purchased. Therefore, we're saving money, and we are also reusing items that we don't have to purchase again. I'm going to show you exactly how I sort through everything and how I keep it somewhat organized. Finally back from dropping Emmett off at school, and I've just pulled all of the clothes that we keep stored in our garage for future use. One tip I have is to constantly edit these clothes, because I find sometimes I will save some stuff thinking that my son will love it, grow into it, and then come to find out he already has grown past the clothes really quickly, or I'll forget that I have these items stored and then purchase items that I didn't actually need. So I'm gonna go through this really quick and show you how I store everything. It's pretty simple. I just have the clothes that I pull out from my 5-year-old to store for my 2.5-year-old to grow into, and that's what I just pulled out of the wardrobe from the seasonal declutter. Also, another tip I have is if your children are anything like mine, they love their clothes, and I should have hidden it better, but Emmett, the second he saw this pulled out, he wanted to wear it, and he put it on, and quickly he realized that it doesn't really fit him anymore. It came up to like here. So if you have the chance, try to do it when they aren't looking. Now, my cousin, who I'm so thankful for, has given us so many things from her son, who's a few years older than Emmett, to grow into. And what I do is I go through the bag of things that she gives me, and she is so nice to do this for us, because honestly, Emmett wears so many clothes that were handed down to him that are in perfect condition. What I usually do is I do edit the bag of things that she gives me. I just quickly go through, and if there's anything that I feel isn't really Emmett's style, because he definitely likes certain things, I will just pull that out, and she's given me the green light to donate those items. She said she doesn't want them back, so I usually donate the items that I feel Emmett probably won't wear, and then the rest I store for him to grow into. And this honestly has saved us so much money, and I honestly feel it's saving the environment in some way too, because we're not having to purchase these items new and then send them straight to the donation pile. So we're able to get quite a lot of use out of each item. It's being used by 3 different kids by the time it's leaving our house. And I do have to say, a lot of the items that leave our house are in pretty poor condition, but usually I can still donate a lot of them, and hopefully more kids can get use out of the items. I know it's gonna be a while before he grows into those, so now I'm gonna go through the bag and box that I have set aside, and there will probably be some items to pull out for Calvin to wear this summer, and maybe there will be some items for Emmett to wear this summer as well. I store the boys' clothes in separate bins. It makes it so much easier, and I like to label it. So I got this big suction bag ages ago. It lost its suction because it actually broke, so I don't really recommend these bags because I find they have a really short lifespan, but it's just a huge, really thick bag, and it doesn't really matter for me if it's sucked down tight anyway, because it's in our garage. I like to label the clothing sizes and who it's for. So this says size 6 clothes Emmett. So I'm gonna go through here and see if there's anything that he could be using for this spring or summer. And even though we have a lot of items upstairs already in his wardrobe, at least I will know if there's something in here that he could be using, and then I can always edit the wardrobe he already has up there yet again. So I just added 6 to 8 now, so I've updated my sign, and I'm so thankful that I decided to go through this bag, because look what I found. Size 6 shorts, all of that for free. And I know a lot of people might say that it's not minimalist to be storing clothes for your kids to grow into, which is totally fine, that's their opinion. But honestly, this saves me so much money, and it actually saves me time having to go look for items for my kid that would be secondhand to try to save money and be more eco-friendly. So I don't mind storing this because I know it's all items that I actually like and that they will definitely be growing into. And we have the space, so I find it a really useful thing to do. Now here's the bin of stuff for Calvin to grow into. And I know this looks like a lot, but this is keeping me from having to buy a completely new wardrobe for my second child. And luckily, having 2 boys, actually turned out to be really good when it comes to reusing items, and I pretty much did not have to go out and purchase anything new, and so it's kind of fun that they get to wear the same clothes. And plus, as I see them growing up, I just love seeing how Calvin is now wearing items that Emmett used to wear. I just think it's so cute. So anyway, I don't save everything because a lot of the clothes do get super worn out, but I save what I think is still in really excellent condition. And honestly, when Emmett was little, we weren't minimal, we had never decluttered. I had tons of items, and that's one tip I have, is if you do have kids and you do pass things down, I don't recommend saving everything. I used to do that, and I can link a video of me going through all the baby stuff, but I used to save everything. I would just throw it in a bag and throw it in our garage. That was so chaotic and crazy, and I didn't realize how many things we had but really didn't need. So this took me about 5 minutes to go through and find all of these items. This is definitely a wardrobe of summer stuff right here that I now do not have to go purchase for Calvin. Make sure you click right here to see the next video in our Decluttered Kids series. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button to join our Simple Living channel. And I hope you have an excellent day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!